looking at strings. But first, to get on this website, just search up w3schools.com. It will then bring you to this page where you can either type Python and once you enter it, it will bring you to the page, or you can scroll down and press the Learn Python. It will then bring you here, and I'm on strings and I'm doing the first one. So it says strings in Python are surrounded by either single quotation marks or double quotation marks. They're the same either way. This hello is the same as this hello, and you can display a string literal with the print function. By string literal, it basically just means a simple string. And to assign a string to a variable, you just like create it and assign it. You don't need to create the variable separately. As soon as you assign something to a variable, it then comes there and it prints out whatever it's there. And there's also another command that you can do, print type. Then I put a. Then I have to close that bracket. So this should then work, and it should then say what type it is, and it says that it's in the class of being a string. Multi-line strings is you need 3 double quotes, or you can just use single quotation marks. As you can see, that works. This is probably in a different language. It's just the example. So as you can see, this also works with only 3 quotation marks. And it says here that strings. Alright, it also says in the result, the line breaks are inserted at the same position as in the code. The line breaks probably mean like here and here. Like many other popular programming languages, strings in Python are just arrays of bytes representing Unicode characters. However, Python does not have a character data type. A single character is simply a string within a length of 1. Square brackets can be used to access elements of the string. So by that, it basically just shows whose what letter is, and remember that the first character has a position of 0. So like most people would think that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, and spaces count 7, 8, 9, then 10. So I'm just gonna do and continue from there. So it would go up to 13, right? No, it goes up to 12 because it starts from 0. That line was unnecessary. So as you can see on there, it prints the E. So if I do 0, it will then end up printing the H. And you have to make sure that you remember the types of brackets that are being used. Since strings are arrays, we can loop through the characters in the string with a for loop. For X in banana, print X. And it basically separates them. It separates them so it all goes down. And you have to make sure that it's the same thing, or else like if I put a B here, then it would end up resulting in an error. As you can see here. As you need to make sure that it's been assigned and given a value before you use it. To get the string of a length, use the len function. They just shorten down the words so that it's easier and like you're able to read it easier, and it's just so you don't have to type out that much. And so it shows the entire length of the word. But you said that it starts from 0, right? Well, for this, it doesn't, because it's counting all of them. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It counts all of them. Remember to include that it counts spaces. It doesn't count from 0 because it's saying all of the letters. How many letters are there? Not like the count from 0. To check if a certain phrase or character is present in a string, we can use the keyword in. And in this example, it says check if 3 is present in the following text. It's basically showing if the word is there. So for the example, wait, here it says true, and you're also able to use an if statement. And it says if it's like that, then yeah. But if 3 wasn't in the text, nothing would happen. There would be nothing because it's only an if statement, not an if else. Like, there's this possibility, then there's another possibility. If there's only one possibility, it only has the inputs for that. And for checking if not, it's basically if it's not in the text, and then it will give you true because it's not in the text. If I change this to 3, it will become false because 3 is in the text. And remember that it's not in, and that if you don't want it to be in there, make sure that you're expecting true. And also, if I have an E, if I have an E in the text, that would also mean that this E and this E and these two E's count. So if I remove these two E's, it would still be in the text. And if it's not present, you can also have an if statement like this. And of course, if expensive is present, then it's going to end up showing nothing. And even if I put an exclamation mark, it would still show nothing because it will just go like this up to there. And that's basically all that we have